Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm here to do another video. And today's video is about what is inflation and what does it mean in terms of purchasing power. So we want to start off with Google here, where it states the definition. Inflation is a measure of the rate of rising prices of goods and services in an economy. Inflation can occur when prices rise due to increase in production costs such as raw materials and wages, and a surge in demand for products and services can cause inflation as consumers are willing to pay more for the product. So a perfect example is the lumber price for a home has increased costs for new homes to go up another $36,000 a year. And why I love stocks. Now, one of the reasons I love stocks is because they actually keep up with the cost of inflation. But before that, we're going to go on to what is the definition of purchasing power. So here is we have, what is purchasing power? Purchasing power is the value of currency expressed in terms of the number of goods and services that one unit or $1 bill can buy. Purchasing power is important because all things being equal, inflation decreases the number of goods or services you will be able to purchase in the future. So I've got a chart here, and it shows the cost of living from 1975 versus 2015. And I know we're up to 2021, but this is just a perfect example of what an inflation does. So here is the cost of a new house back in 1975 was only $48,000. And they also make it a little soft by saying your purchasing power would have been $209,000. So from 1975 to 2015, the cost of purchasing a house is almost 4 times as much. Now, they may soften the blow by saying, the actual purchasing power of 48,000 was 209,000. But let's just flat out just state exactly what the dollar bill was. And it was 48,000 versus 270,000. The average cost of the new car was 3,800, whereas the average cost of the new car in 2015 would be 31,000. And this is why you need to invest in either stocks or multiple streams of income in 2021, because the gap in purchasing power as we go into 2022 and then within the next 5 years is going to go up tremendously, not just on houses, not just on cars, but even on wages. That's not going to go up. Your income, even just for this example, 1975 to 2015, even that minimum wage, it just explicitly shows it's not going to keep up with the coming costs in 2022 or 2025 with this Biden bill. And they're just printing money. It's not going to keep up with the cost. Here's another example that the consumer price index or inflation rate that the government keeps, they do not calculate the cost of college. So this is another reason why inflation matters. The cost of college back in 1975, where maybe your parents or grandparents could work a part-time job and go to school and pay for tuition, was only $3,700. Well, in 2015, that same private college would have cost you $42,000. And actually, we know going to private college now costs you probably $80,000 a year. So that's the gap. So I just wanted to show you, the difference in cost and the coming costs with them printing so many dollar bills. And I've gone over what inflation means and the rising price of goods and services, and then what it means to your purchasing power. So again, it's the same thing as 20 years ago, a gallon of gas was $1.05. And here it is in 2020. To fill up a gas tank, it's going to cost you, $40. Well, back 20 years ago, at $1 something a gallon, it was only going to cost you $20. And so now we have the average cost of a gallon being $3 and some change, and that does affect you. But let me show you some quick magic about the stocks. So if you go back to 2000, and the price of Walt Disney stock was only $38. And if you look at this $38 versus the current price of Disney stock in 2020, it's just about 5 times as much worth value at $173 per share. So this is just one trick to keep up with inflation, buying stocks, also, creating a side business with multiple streams of income. Because I'm telling you, in the next 5 to 10 years, a gallon of gas may not just cost you $3, it may cost you $6. So this was just my quick video on inflation and purchasing power and what's coming in the next 5 to 10 years. Costs are going to skyrocket. And the only way to hedge and creep up is going to either by investing in stocks, appreciating assets like stocks or real estate, or starting a side hustle. And, the other new asset that's on board these days is cryptocurrency. So I'm just giving you information. I'd open a stock account today. I do have the Webull and the Robinhood links below. And also, if you want to get started investing today to keep your purchasing power with the up and coming inflation, I have WealthFront link below. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and have a fantastic day.